Mr. Goldman, Mr. Goldman.
Yeah?
Miss Steele, she fell out of her key light there against the shelving. Do you want us to retake this?
Nah, we'll just get it in post. And you need to button up that blouse so the rest of the cast and crew can come back on set.
Rude, I never asked for a closed set.
You wouldn't.
Okay, well, you were the one that said play the character sexy.
It was in the script?
Yeah, licking the gun wasn't.
So?
So you are one desperately sick man, thank God.
Sir, where are we setting up next?
Down there where she enters.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Have we got a few minutes?
Yeah, a couple.
Can we get some coffee?
Just coffee, huh?
Beg all you like, I'll never send you like that.
Please tell me you never forgotten that.
Marty, will you listen? Tell Marson he can meet me around 1:30 at Pepe's. Yeah, we'll do lunch. Oh, and make sure to let him know that the reaction to the sneak preview is exactly what I said it'd be. It's gonna be a hit. Burped. We'll take it somewhere else. Great. Oh, and make sure that Shelley and Stan got the thank you note I sent them for dinner last night. Thanks. Bye.
When you beneath the shadow to hide your sense of shame.
How in the hell did you get here?
The same way I get everything I want. I never take no for an answer, which is why I would be the best possible manager for you.
Delaney.
Hear me out. You want to keep doing this low budget stuff? Hell, I can get you a 3-picture deal at a major studio at $40 million a picture with one phone call.
Obviously, you just don't get it. I make my movies my way.
Which wouldn't change.
Wouldn't it? Who do you answer to?
Say no. It's a bad career move. It could affect your whole life.
What the hell is that supposed to mean?
Shelley, we just received
I'm kinda involved here, Jimmy.
It's BJ. She's been shot.
Oh my God.
Talk to me.
I took care of the problem, sir.
Excellent. She'll be a little more agreeable now.
Can we do the same for Goldman? Delaney says he's a hard case.
Hard cases have a habit of ending up dead.
Commissioner, I've got Lieutenant Paxton on the line.
Put him through. Ray, give me something good to tell the mayor.
Well, if he wants something good, he's going to be disappointed because Constantina won't talk.
What?
She's scared, just like everybody else. Look, I can talk to her some more if you want, but I can tell you right here and now.
Yeah, I know. It won't do a damn bit of good. Get me the mayor.
Good morning, Mr. Delaney.
How much you figure?
The house, all the acreage, being so close to the ocean. 2.5 mil, I guess. Maybe a little more.
I don't get it. Why'd Cord want this place? With his money, he could buy a palace.
People notice a palace.
let me tell you something. Women around here are never treated as equals, just as expensive toys.
What would you suggest we do about it?
Never trust anything any men around here tell you, including Cord.
Oh, don't you worry. We know exactly how trustworthy everyone around here is.
Still, if Cord doesn't treat you well, just let
We
me know.
expect to be treated very badly and be paid very well for it. So if you'll excuse us.
Turn it off, Louie. You're just not their type. Keep it up and you will trade this in for a hook. Don't make threats you don't have the guts to back up.
Disharmony? That makes for bad business. Perhaps you've forgotten why we're all here. Remind them.
This year, the movie industry is projected to make an additional $250 million over last year's record profits. Profits that our syndicate wants to share in.
Hey, let's cut to the chase here. We know our jobs and we're good at it.
And just how well are we doing, Mr. Reynolds?
Our goal of convincing successful filmmakers is working. 83% of those we've negotiated with are now a part of our stable.
And Goldman?
Still not interested.
Make them interested.
Ever since the Times did a profile on him last month, every agency has been trying to sign him up, but he keeps turning everybody down.
April.
According to the internet, Stan Goldman's last 4 films collectively netted $147 million.
Delaney, did you notice a shotgun in my living room when you came in? I always keep it loaded. You know why? Just in case I run into somebody stupid who doesn't want to live anymore. You're starting to look really stupid to me now. So make them interested. Joe.
I got the digital master for Space Devils. It's gonna make a killing, especially in our black market.
Listen up.
overseas.
This is important.
No, I will tell you what's important, okay? I just spent all morning in a waiting room waiting to see if BJ's gonna end up in a wheelchair for the rest of her life. Okay? Stay the hell away from me or I'm spilling my guts to the first reporter I see.
We'll have Portland in our pocket.
And say what?
What everybody knows and no one talks about.
What about Jenny Malone?
Mr. Cord, we got ourselves a problem. A big one.
Yeah, it's funny how temporary things can be. Careers, lives. You know, I couldn't stand it if something happened to you like it did to BJ.
I think you worry way too much.
And I don't think you worry enough. Giving an ultimatum to somebody like Delaney isn't smart.
My God, you're actually frightened for me.
This isn't a joke. Do you have any idea how much you mean to me? You gave me back myself.
Yeah.
Don't pretend like you don't know what I'm talking about. You know damn well what I was like before I met you. I was dead inside. When I started, I wanted to be Betty Davis. But after 12 years in this business, the best I could do for myself was a career in foam rubber or a towel. Second-rate scream queen was all I was ever going to be. And my life was a joke. No, worse than a joke. I was a walking package. And then you.
Chill. Look.
Wait, okay, let me finish. You gave me back myself. The me that I had stopped believing in. And for the first time, my work, life, it meant something. If I ever lost you, I would lose the best part of myself. Again. In case you haven't figured it out yet, I absolutely adore you.
Hey. You talk too I adore you too. Ken? Hey. I'm sorry, you are setting everything up in the wrong spot. I'm gonna need it at least by the canal. You gotta make a left.
Okay.
CTA.
I don't know, give us 30 minutes.
Alright, 30 minutes and counting, okay? Sorry.
Getting too old for this aerobic crap.
I sure didn't, but here comes somebody that everybody likes. Tina Cabrillo with the entertainment news.
Aw, thanks, Billy. And how was your morning, Hollywood? TV Top Gun Barry McMasters has just had a lousy one. He found out that he's been fired from his job as the head of programming, which only goes to show that second place makes you yesterday's genius. And speaking of geniuses, Danny St. Paul, the brains behind the rock group Nuclear Rains, wasn't smart enough to keep his wife from catching him in the act with a certain red-headed backup singer, Dum 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 Danny. And on a somber note, this reporter has just learned from a private source that popular director Stan Goldman has just died, the details of which have not been released. And, you know, I can't say that I knew Stan terribly well, but I can say I'm gonna miss him. I mean, he was a breath of fresh air in this town, talented, principled, and also a nice guy. And believe me, that's a rare one around here. Back to you, Billy.
And with that, let's remember Lost Friends with the love theme from the Stan Goldman film, Love's Happy Ending.
doing fine.
Okay, I understand, but I want you to understand what's happening to you. These self-destructive feelings are just rage directed inward.
What?
You need to find a positive release for your negative impulses. Can you do that, Shelly?
A release.
Shelly? Shelly, are you still there? Shelly, if you can hear me, answer me. Shelly? Shelly, I need you to respond to me.
Never mind. Everything's fine. Everything's gonna be okay. Some friends of mine are gonna help me find a way to release my rage.
Good, you're here. Sit down.
What is this, some kind of promotion?
No, not a promotion. It's more of a transfer. This is Detective Greg Lipton from Vice.
Pleasure to meet you.
Lieutenant.
Since you two are now buddies, listen up. The underworld has always had a foothold in the film business, but there's a new syndicate that's been trying to make it their own private territory. I just got a green light from the mayor to form a new task force to deal with the problem. Guess who's going to make up that unit?
Oh, boy.
Good guess. And there better be results quick, because the governor wants it from the mayor wants it from me, and I want it from you.
Why us?
Paxton, because he's been on special assignment, answerable only to me for the better part of a month, investigating several aspects of this problem. Plus, he's acted as a police consultant on several motion pictures. Lipton's here because there's a lot of new designer drugs floating around Hollywood, and I need a good vice cop to track the source. Also, he's an expert on several Mexican cartels.
So?
We believe we're dealing with a splinter group of one of those syndicates, albeit American-based. Their basic MO is very similar to the old Chicago mobs of the 1930s, a combination of violence, intimidation, and manipulation. They play rough, but if we dig deep enough, we can bury them.
Or dig our own graves.
Sir, would you like me to save the remainder of my report till afterwards?
Why would I do that?
Everyone's called in with their progress. There's been interest expressed in space levels, but no serious bids yet. Jamelon has officially dropped her manager as instructed. Pressure is being put on those clients of the companies that we're interested in. All is progressing as expected. Conversely, the profit ratio of narcotics is projected to go down during the next quarter due to the increased precautions taken by the Drug Enforcement Agency. Now, our suppliers in Taipei are most unhappy about the situation and want to know what you're going to do about the problem, if anything.
Don't react, don't speak, just listen. I had the information you paid for, but like I told you when you hired me, the bugs I planted aren't exactly, well, let's just say that the law and I don't always agree on what's legal. Good luck, kid.
Jim, I'm coming to pick up what I ordered.
Something really important has come up that I want you to know about.
Our man at City Hall says that a new anti-crime task unit has been formed specifically for our benefit.
Cops are always pulling some kind of stunt like that. It's just bizarre.
It's up to you and your job to make sure it stays that way. Going Inform me on what's going on with the Magnum Art Studios.
Yeah, their stock's down and the board's getting twitchy. The right push at the right time and we provide the major improvement. And all we have to do is keep their stock going down a little while longer.
What about what's her name? The wife of the chairman.
Carol Myers. She and I have a meeting tonight. She likes to talk when she's handled right.
How does that feel? Is that too loose?
It'll do.
I modified the exoskeleton that I worked up for Quantum Droids Part 2.
Will it do the job?
Does it feel heavy?
Heavy? No.
It should. It's 98 pounds. I programmed the proprietary microprocessors with your strength parameters, so it should increase your range by 4.5 times. The only problem with the suit is it retards body movement by 6%.
And the rest?
It should be ready in 1 or 2 days. Shelley, just what am I making all of this for?
Well, you've been paid a lot of money.
But I haven't seen a script. Just what is all of this going to be used for?
For pest control.
I want to talk to you. Save the phony charm for somebody who gives a damn. Cord's been trying to reach you.
As you know.
You think this is some kind of joke? You could die. Nothing.
I have my phone turned off because I'm expecting company, as he knows.
He wants this done now. Right now.
If I drop a rock off a cliff, I don't have to tell it to fall. It just does. I know my job.
I don't recall Cord giving you authorization to talk to him.
The following message has been activated, assigned a confidential report, and as such will be erased once received. The following: Los Angeles, the home base of the Cord Syndicate. The Cord Syndicate is a remarkably effective criminal organization that operates largely in Los Angeles, but whose influence is felt in every American city where entertainment is a money-making industry. This includes such cities as Las Vegas, Reno, New York, and Chicago, among others. This organization is headed by Ricardo Cord, formerly Ricardo Cardova, who has strong ties to several Latin cartels. While never convicted, he's suspected of being personally responsible for 7 murders and the recent increase of illegal drug sales on the West Coast. Jack Reynolds, one of Cord's lieutenants, often uses blackmail to achieve his ends. Something of a ladies' man, albeit an abusive one. He likes to find flawed women and use their weaknesses against them. He has a hideaway in North Hollywood, and you will find the address along with more detailed information on him and the Cord organization in the hard copy given to you. Joe Bixler is another of Cord's lieutenants responsible for extortion and drug sales. A particularly vicious character where 2 years ago was indicted for murder, but the case was dropped when the only witness was found burned to death. Bixler is known to use an abandoned store just off Sunset to conduct much of his illegal activities. In charge of securing talent at any cost is Louis Delaney, a weasel of a man who would sell his best friend for $1, believed to have arranged for the death of 3 of his clients who refused to cooperate with Cord's syndicate. The 2 enforcers most often used by Cord are Ben Gates and Tommy Ullman. Gates is a seriously deranged man who enjoys hurting and killing people as violent as Gates. Ullman is just as bad when it comes to murder. Both are ambitious and bucking to become Cord's new lieutenant. As such, they will do anything to advance themselves, and although there is no actual proof that would stand up in court, it is widely understood that they are the killers of Stan Goldman. The head of Cord's home security is Tracy Jacoby, one-time Navy SEAL forced to leave the service with his honorable discharge. Very capable, as are all the guards under her command. It should be noted that neither she nor these guards are directly involved in Cord's criminal activities. 3 of Cord's mistresses reportedly run the financial aspects of the businesses, both legitimate and otherwise. They are called April, May, and June. Real names are unknown, and it is believed that Cord gave them these names due to his difficulty in remembering the personal details of others. It is important to know that Black Cord's guards
directly responsible for false criminal activity. And as stated earlier, you can find more detailed information about Core's operation with the hard copy given to you. This message will erase 30 seconds after exiting.
We fight with the weapons we know best.
You're late.
I didn't know I was being timed. What do I have to do to get one of these?
You know where the bar is.
Oh, well, now a nice man makes a lady her drink.
If I were a nice man, you wouldn't be here. And if you were nice, you wouldn't want to be.
Maybe I should leave.
The door's not locked. Go or stay, but don't waste my time. Tell me why you're here.
Oh, Jack.
Say it. You're here because...
You're not a nice man.
like your husband is. Later, we're going to have a long talk. You look very nice. I'll be back in a second. Don't go away.
You scared? You're not gonna want the police to ever know you were here.
Hey, Brandy. How's it shaking?
Lipton, when are you gonna quit all this and get yourself an honest job?
Well, when I find the likes of a good woman. Till then, I'd settle for you doing me a favor.
Like what?
Like finding out something on court for me.
Alright, I'll let you know if I hear anything.
You do that.
How old is she? About 17, 18?
Yeah, about there.
A wannabe actress. Hooray for Hollywood. Paxton. What? No, I'll be right there. That was homicide. Jack Reynolds just went belly up. Why is it so familiar?
Forensics will be here in a few minutes. They'll have a report by morning. What is that?
It's Reynolds' personal notebook.
God, we hit the mother lode. You like your coffee black, right? Boy, what a piece of crap office they gave us.
I'm assuming it used to be a storage room.
I don't get it. Why do we gotta share this desk?
I don't know. They'll get you one eventually.
Yeah, but meanwhile, you get this one, right?
Look, what, do you want to do some paperwork? I've gone through this whole journal. I can't find one direct reference to Cord or any other name for the matter. Jack Reynolds was a very careful man, or a very scared one.
Maybe someone that isn't scared. A rival gang, maybe?
No. He didn't die execution style. This was an act of anger or revenge.
What?
I think I'm gonna get a donut. Do you want a donut? I'm gonna get a donut. I'll be back in a little bit. I'm gonna get a donut.
Hey! Give me a cannoli.
I just checked our resources and no one has any idea who whacked Reynolds.
I don't care how you do it. You find out, and you find out fast.
Okay, I'll get more men on it.
Fast means get the hell out of here and get it done. Go!
Jim?
Jim, no, this is Lieutenant Paxton with the LAPD. I'd like to ask you a few questions, if I may.
Police? Wait, I'm kind of in the middle of something.
Fine, let's say in an hour then. It's your place?
An hour? Okay, that's doable.
Thanks, I'll see you then.
I've been thinking about adding Technicom to my portfolio. What do you think?
It's definitely risky. I mean, their rival company in Korea could potentially undermine their worth when they introduce the T8000 on the 19th. That, combined with the union renegotiations they're undergoing this quarter, it's not a smart move. And then you're looking at the total derailment of their merger with Alphatronics next month.
Yeah, and then there's also the question of whether or not the government's going to renew their contracts in the fall.
Exactly. Your best bet is to wait until the dollar to yen exchange gets stronger. That way, their plant in Taiwan can reopen.
Jill, get in here.
Be right there, sir. We can finish this conversation when I get back, so give me about 5 minutes.
5 minutes if she's lucky.
Lieutenant Paxton.
May I come in?
Yes, is the living room okay?
Yeah.
All right, right this way.
Would you like some coffee or? What did you need to ask me, Lieutenant?
Yes, actually, I was here to talk to you about your boyfriend, Stan Goldman.
Fiance, but what about him?
Well, rumor is he was being pressured by some shady characters. Any truth to that?
Well, that's why he's dead, because he couldn't be fresh.
Pretty straight answer. Any proof?
Nothing that could stand up in court.
I'm sorry to hear that. I mean, I asked a lot of people, and they said he was a pretty nice guy.
He was a good man. You would have liked him.
I liked his movies.
You a fan?
Well, of both of you. Your films had, style. No, not just your films. You had style.
That's very flattering.
No, it's true. You made your characters you played seem like tragic figures. Something in the eyes, I think. Yeah. That's the look. You gave humanity to the monsters you played. Like that movie you did a couple years ago. What was the title? You Were a Woman, scarred by terrorists.
The Lady in Black.
That's the one. You couldn't help but feel sympathy for her, even though she was going around strangling people.
Well, she had good reason to. She'd lost her heart, and most people might not catch that, but, well, might just be movies. Things are not really as they seem to be.
Well, really great villains always have good reasons for their actions. Remember that movie you did, Vipera? Let's face it, that was a corny movie because, well, you were part lizard, but you couldn't help but feel sorry for her when she died. You know what, forgive me, I'm so sorry. I strayed away from my point of my being here. If you can think of anything that might help us bring down the men that were pressuring Stan Goldman, if you would, call this number. No, I'll let myself out. Thank you for your time. Something in the eyes.
You've been a very naughty boy, Mr. Cortland. I'm not pleased.
Why?
You haven't scheduled the play dates for our movie.
You gotta understand the problem.
The problem is our movie isn't playing in your theater.
The reviews were brutal. Nobody wants to see it.
That has nothing to do with your deal with us.
I could lose millions.
You have a pretty little granddaughter. Is she 5, 6? Needs a lot more than money.
Hello.
Mr. Cord, mission accomplished. We have a Christmas release.
Learned anything on Jack's death?
Nothing yet, but
I want the guy who did this. Spread it around that I'm offering $100 grand for the name of the killer. You got it?
consider it done.
Jack Reynolds was killed by somebody with muscles? That's what you've got?
Well, I do have something, but I don't know how important it is. There was a trace of makeup on that piece of cloth I found next to Reynolds' body. The kind of makeup that actors wear.
Which means what?
But that whoever was wearing it has the answers we need.
Oh, damn. I don't suppose you have anything?
Anything? Hell, I don't even have a desk.
Well?
Our organization has authorized me to make an offer of $35 million for the Master of Space Devils.
I'll pass the offer to Cord. If he accepts, I'll call you back later with his answer.
But I better warn you, no matter what it looks like, this thing is pretty old school. I based it on some industrial designs. 1, maybe 2 shots, that's it.
2 should do just fine.
Yeah.
That 100,000 caught up was for real?
Who's this?
Answer the question.
Yeah, it's for real.
Yeah, I know who did it.
I'm listening.
Late last night, I saw this woman make herself up real weird and kill one of you guys. I paid attention because I knew who it was right off.
So who is she?
I also know about you, Mixler. So I ain't saying what one until I see some money.
Look, you listen to me.
No. You listen, okay? I'm gonna need that money to get out of town once they find out that I talked to you. So, meet me with the money tonight at that, Loyals. Make it 8 o'clock.
How am I gonna know who you are?
No one who isn't you.
Alright, don't be messing me around. You better know who she is.
I know exactly who she is. Be there.
Deal's not sweet enough. You tell them we'll throw in the video master for $35 million if they put in 3% of the tape.
I'll relay the information. If they go for it, then set the exchange up for tomorrow night. I'll take out the other business you want done also.
Hello?
Look, I know who the killer is. Or at least I will tonight. Look, I need the money. Pry the snitch's mouth open.
Just make sure it's not a con.
Look, I ain't going alone.
From now on, every girl on the street here works for us. We'll be coming every couple of days to get our 15%.
I'll do whatever you want.
Thing is, everyone has to be motivated, just like you. In order to do that, we need to make an example.
It's here. Got your money.
Keep close. I don't like this. Let's get out of here.
Leaving so soon?
What's with the games?
You bring the money?
It's here.
Count it. When I know you have it all, then you'll have your killer.
If you think we're gonna waste time coming...
Just count it.
5,000. 10,000.
Keep counting.
25,000.
80, 85, 90, 100,000. It's all here. Are you satisfied?
You heard? It's all here. What are you doing here? You fool!
Got your message. What do you need?
I'm in a mood to give some answers if you have the right questions.
Who did this to you?
Two of Gord's men, Ullman and Gates.
Where do I find them?
With their boss, probably. Funny, someone was asking me about them about like a week ago.
Who was doing the asking?
Some PI wanted to know everything that I had to know. His friends, whereabouts, like I'd even know.
You remember this guy's name?
Give me this.
Kevin Wilson Investigations.
That better be all your questions because starting tomorrow I'm out of here.
Where are you headed?
Anywhere but here.
Take it easy, Brandy.
Yeah, I plan on it.
in another one of his moods.
Mr. Cord? Sir?
Have you ever seen the rivers of Japan? Or its seas?
Japan? No, sir.
Beautiful. Beautiful like its country. That's why I jumped ship in Tokyo and lost my merchant marine card.
Well, you've come a long way since then.
Have I?
Yeah, you're wealthy, powerful.
But I lost the sea.
Sir?
Shouldn't you be doing something more productive?
Yes, sir.
Forensics said that they'd be done in a couple of... What's that?
It's a piece of foam rubber with some makeup on it.
What's that smell? Perfume?
Oh, you caught that, huh?
Yeah, what do you figure this means?
I'm not exactly sure yet. Funny how that guy died. You like movies, Greg?
Ray, you're not exactly staying on point here.
Oh, okay. Then we better go get a search warrant.
What for?
I'm gonna check on a hunch of mine.
Court accepts your offer, but he wants 3% of your net profit.
We expected as much, and we agreed to your conditions.
Then have your man come for the money.
Of course, but we pick the place.
Where?
Little spot north of Ella.
Hello. Mr. Cord, they agreed to the price. I'll need the master tape to make the delivery. The exchange is in a couple of hours.
Usual spot?
They want a place with lots of people. You're going to laugh when I tell you where they want to meet.
And she said to me,
Guess I won't be needing that second shot.
You have just reached Jay Bixler Productions. I'm out at the moment, but if you'd leave a message, you can do so at the beep.
Jacoby! Step up security.
Yes, sir.
It's me, Wilson. Sorry, kid, but you got trouble brewing. The cops just came in with the warrant and took away all my files. I thought I'd better warn you before it's just a matter of time before they learn what you hired me for. Like I said, sorry.
This actress friend of yours is one curious lady. She's got more information on Cord than we do. You were right.
Yeah. I was really hoping I let's get this over with.
Sir, I can't get a hold of Gates or Ullman. They won't answer any of their contact numbers, and I think given the situation, we should expect the worst.
Go on.
Due to this circumstance, I believe it would be prudent for you to relocate to your home in the Bahamas for safety's sake, at least until the situation gets resolved.
What about that pilot we have on payroll? What's his name? Burnett?
Benedict.
Get on it.
Yes, sir.
And send in June and May. I may have a little time to kill.
Okay, I need you to go to the north, you to the south, you do a perimeter check, you do the outside and the front, and I'll have the inside in each room, okay? Sure. All right.
I'm gonna tell you what I told the other henchmen. Run, because when they find out that you failed Cord, they will hunt you down and kill you.
Something's changed in here.
Well, if we didn't have proof before, anything over there, Ray?
Nothing that tells me where she is. You better call the station. put a BOL on her and call.
What are you doing?
TransAsia Airlines. How may I help you?
This is Lieutenant Paxton, LAPD. Has a Shelley Steele booked a flight on your airline?
If you'll hold on, sir, I'll check.
Thank you.
Very cute.
I have my moments, yeah.
So you think she's skipping the country?
Well, she's not dumb, so she'd have to know she'd be caught unless...
Sir?
Yes, I'm here.
We have a Shelley Steele booked on a 6:45 a.m. flight to San Francisco out of Burbank Airport with a connecting flight to Hong Kong at 10 a.m.
6:40. Thank you. If she's leaving that early, then
she's going after Cord now.
Jacoby? Danelli? Collins? Vasquez? Is anyone there? The guards aren't responding. Short on this investment.
When you lose your heart, the darkness takes over.
Hey, that's our car. Stop!
Yeah, Paxton? It's okay, I'm pulling an all-nighter. Don't do anything. I'll have forensics take care of it. Just report back to me. I'll be here.
Why'd she laugh?
What?
If she hadn't laughed, we wouldn't know where she was. It's almost as if she was wanting to...
Ray, if you keep asking yourself questions like that, you're gonna end up as crazy as Steele was. Leave it alone, will you? Let the woman rest in peace.
Maybe you're right. Tragic figure deserves that much.
Remember me with the autumn leaves. I can see your face that smile like a beauty queen. It's a mystery, sometimes hard to believe. Questions I already know. There's no time to enjoy life's patterns when you're always on the go. No one seems to know my struggle. It's so hard to comfort the pain when you're living beneath the shadow to hide your sense of shame. and some place to call your